Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Screenshot. This is the trivia game show that I am glad is back. I am not alone, though, in this. Along for the ride, I've got Ethan.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take me.
That's right. That's what I did. I went and I found you in a cave, and I was just, I
There's an old
grabbed it.
man. He's like, here, take him.
I don't want him anymore. You take him. It's just an old man handing out Ethans for anybody that walks in. So
Well, now I'm stuck on that thought process. I can't even.
how do
the old man giving away me's.
how do we move? No, not me's.
No, I'm talking about myself.
Me, not MII me. So, well, we're back for another episode here. We're going to answer some, or ask some more trivia to anybody who might be.
We ask, y'all answer.
That's right. It would be weird if I asked and just also gave you the answer right away.
False.
No, the answer's true.
Oh, okay.
The answer's true. So, just like last time, we're going to have 3 rounds. They're going to be a little different this time because for the first time in the new show, we have someone in a little bit, Ethan, sitting in the hot seat.
Ooh, I wonder who it is.
You'll find out when we get to round 3. Because round 3 will be the hot seat. Anytime someone wants to come on this show and test their trivia knowledge, we will put them in that hot seat. And they get to ask, or they get to tell us what they want to be quizzed on. We'll come up with the questions. They've got to come up with the answers, and it's a lot of fun. But that's round 3. Right now, we have to do round 1. And you know,
Sorry, I was still just trying to figure out who the person in question is.
Well, I'm not even going to give it away right now. You have to wait till round 3 to find out who's in the hot seat.
So what do we have in store for round 1?
Round 1 is, as it has always been anytime we do a trivia show, the music round. And all of the questions this week, for all of the rounds actually, were picked by you, Ethan.
It's almost like I knew who the third person in the hot seat is.
You do know. It would be weird for the co-host not to know who's coming up later in the show.
Yeah, I mean, I invited the guy, so.
But
or
round
girl.
1, round 1 is the music round. You have picked 5 pieces of music for everybody to try to guess. What is the theme for the music round this week?
The theme in question for all the music round: ladies in video games, girls of gaming, whatever you want to call it. Not to be mixed up with an old online magazine. Don't confuse that. But
yeah. I was gonna say a girl character name, but then I was like, I probably shouldn't do that because it might accidentally give away an answer, and we don't want to do that. So I'm not even going to give anybody a hint as to what it might be. But here are...
say one female, they're going to think that's the game, even if it's not even on the list.
It'll just be the answer to all 5 questions.
A misdirect.
So here are your 5 pieces of music. You tell us what the game is that this song comes from. So there you go. There were 5 pieces of music all about female, probably female lead characters, I would say.
Yeah, I did kind of lean heavily on the female leads.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. There's some good pieces of music in there.
Yeah, I was really rocking out to one of those.
That's the only one I didn't really know because I've never played the game that song is from. But all the other ones I knew.
Just hope there's not a copyright strike on that.
Yeah, if there's a copyright strike, there's going to be a weird blank spot in the middle of the show.
Or we'll re-upload with a corrected version.
We could do that too. Who knows? So here we go. Let's move on now, Ethan, to round 2. And for round 2, it's just 2 questions. Or 2 screenshots, I guess. And what we're going to do is you're going to have 30 seconds to guess the game that the screenshot that you're seeing is from. Every few seconds, another piece of the screenshot will pop up. You won't get to see the whole screenshot until the very end. Is there a theme for this round, Ethan?
Yes. That theme. Tony.
It
that'd be very weird. Had to get your wife's permission and everything.
This is a weird episode.
Yeah. We're having fun with it. That's the important part. So, the theme, Tony. Do you dig giant robots?
I do, very much. I'm a big fan of giant robots, especially ones with lots of guns on them.
Good, because I also dig giant robots. You could say that we dig giant robots. And if anyone's not figured it out by now, the theme is giant robots.
Okay. Everybody, if you're a longtime listener of the show, you know there is a very particular franchise that I enjoy a lot when it comes to giant robots. And I'm pretty sure none of that's not in there. I'm a big fan of Mech Warrior.
It was on the list. Mech Warrior. I thought you were going to say BattleTech.
BattleTech and Mech Warrior are the same thing.
They were both on the list. They didn't make the final cut. I apologize.
BattleTech is the robot part. Mech Warrior is the RPG part, and I like both of them.
So there you go. There's your hint, people. Mech Warrior and BattleTech are not part of the guesses.
That takes 2 possible franchises, off of the list. So there's still plenty more though to choose from.
Now they're going to see that one picture and be like, "What was that?"
So here you go. Let's get into round 2. All right, Ethan, it is time for round 3. It is probably the best round, or our favorite round of any trivia show we've ever done, and that is the hot seat.
Ooh.
It's always the one. It always gets the most attention. People, for some reason, love sitting in a very warm seat, and I don't know why.
It's comfortable.
I mean, I could argue where you don't want to sit in a warm seat, but that's for another show.
It's true. And
it's somehow worse when the seat is already warm when you sit in it. Like if you're there as it warms, then that's better that way, I think.
That is true.
I hope we're talking about the same seat.
You can hear him right now. This is our special guest for this round of the hot seat from Need for Speedrunners and a number of other shows. We've got Luigi.
Hi, everyone. I'm Luigi's apartment on all the things.
All the things.
Dude's got more podcast under his hat than Apple's got on their platform.
Yeah, and even more that are in the podcast graveyard. Gladly.
So, but yeah, getting back to the little hot seat thing, it is weird to sit in a seat that somebody else has been sitting in, and it's not your warmth.
Right. You know, like at least if you know that someone just got up, like it's like okay, I guess. But if it was already warm and like you didn't know who was sitting there, like it's open to the imagination. It just drives you mad.
You're like, whose warmth am I sitting in? This is not comfortable.
How did this happen?
So, we have, Luigi, 5 questions for you. And you've picked a very interesting topic for us to quiz you on this week. And we are going to be quizzing you on the location of chests, or what is in chests in specific locations in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Is there a story behind this?
I mean, kind of, because Ethan and I were talking, and he was like, what could be some things that you could get questions on? And I'm like, so when I played this game, when it was new, I played it a lot. I played it like a lot. Like, just over and over and over again. I really liked it.
More than a lot.
Yeah. Just, you know, there were other games, you know, I would play with my friends and stuff, but like usually I would just be with my 64 and be like, I just want to play some more Zelda. I just like this game. And friends at school would call me like after a while just to be like, hey, I'm stuck here. Can you help me? And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is probably what you messed up. Cool, have a good night, whatever. But it would eventually be to the point where sometimes I would have to be like, okay, go down this hallway, take a left, ignore that chest, go up those stairs. And they're like, why ignore that chest? Like, I mean, you probably have enough bombs, so just go up those stairs. And or there's an ice Dude, not us.
So I don't know what I missed.
Good story, and then I forget what was actually said.
I mean, I basically got to the end of our. It was just a.
I did wait till you were done
talking
to interrupt.
Stuff. I basically already know this stuff. When did you drop out?
Right after you said something about you probably don't need those bombs. And there was something about ice, and that's where I
and the ice trap, and it was just people would be like, you know, well, how do you know that? I'm like, don't worry about that. Like, go up those stairs. Like, that's not what we're just shut up. And eventually, I realized that like I kind of had a superpower, but I wanted to see if I still had that superpower. I thought it'd be funny to try. I don't know.
Well, then let's.
Yeah, it wasn't a conscious thing I ever did, like try and like stare at maps or learn how to, you know, what was in everything. I just kind of knew from playing it a bunch.
Well, let's put that superpower to the test here, and see if you've still got it.
I'm scared.
So I've got 5.
This will be fun.
5 locations for you. and I want you to tell me what item is in the chest based on the location that we give you.
All right.
Before he asks you this on there, I want you to know, I did try to turn these into rhymes. I tried. I worked on a few of them while I was at work, and then I got distracted with actual work, so I forgot the rhymes completely. So here we are.
All right. So here we go. Question 1. It's in the Spirit Temple. West side of the 3rd floor. Staircase before the mirror shield. West chest.
God. Okay, so what? So is this child side or adult side?
Mirror shield.
Before the mirror shield. So that's adult side. Okay, so that, yeah. Wait, no. Yes. Because you get the silver gauntlets on the child side. So right before that, 3rd floor, so we're all the way at the top, is. But not in the middle.
Nope.
But,
I can give you one additional hint.
Well, I gotta figure out where I am first. How many, like...
The hint will probably give you a very good idea where it's at.
Okay.
2 invisible chests.
I mean, a giant 2 invisible chest, because I need the lens of truth. This is right before a double iron knuckle fight. So we're in a room with what?
This is one of those times having the map that I could use to figure out where we're at in the temple. Because I don't have nearly the knowledge that you already seem to have of the Ocarina of Time dungeons.
I just don't remember what the room looks like before the iron knuckle fight, which I think
it is just a hallway that goes straight, and there's like a staircase, a level, and then another staircase. And the 2 chests are on that little level before in the middle.
Staircase.
And
you
so
want the one on the
west.
The west. And if I'm looking at that, where is north? There's 2 chests there in the Spirit Temple with... We're late in the game. It's not going to be a heart. It's not. It's definitely... there aren't many... I want to say there aren't too many... Let's go with bomb shoes.
That is incorrect.
Ah.
It is a heart for healing.
Damn it. See, that's my other guess, because there's lots of hearts and chests in this game, so...
That is
Damn
true.
it.
That is true.
All right.
So, all right. I thought you were going to have it for a second there, because you said something about a heart, and I thought you were going that direction.
Yeah.
I wanted to, but I was like, it can't be that easy.
Oh, wait. Tony, we might be on the wrong side from the map I'm looking at.
Uh-oh.
Because heart would be an easy guess.
Fact checking on the fly. That's what we're doing.
I may have mixed up east and west. But it is the side with the mirror shield, so that's... How did I mix that up? Unless the map's upside down.
Heart was going to be my back pocket, I have no idea guess. And I was like, I figure I'll only get one of those in 5 questions, so like I don't want to waste it. And yeah, I wasted it, didn't I? I feel bad.
Hold on. 3rd floor. Okay, so it was the east side, not west side. I apologize. Still the west chest. Although the other side didn't have invisible chest either, so that... But you knew which staircase it was, right?
Yeah.
Okay. My fault on that one. I will take the blame. And blame the guide thing I was using earlier for that. That was a video that lied to me.
So I'm still wrong, though.
You are
Yes,
still
it was still. It wasn't a piece of heart. It was just a heart for health.
Hmm. What was in the other chest?
Heart.
2 hearts.
Two hearts.
2 hearts for healing.
Gore.
All right. Question 2.
All right.
Bottom of the well, main hall, under a pile of rubble, is a hole leading to a small room in basement 2 with a lone chest.
Mm-hmm.
If you need more description, just ask on this one.
No. I don't know it. So, see, that's the thing. The bottom of the well is why go anywhere but the critical path
Right.
ever.
This-
when we covered this game on Chat of the Wild, in the years leading up to it, I was like, when we get to Ocarina, like I'm gonna actually explore the bottom of the well. And we got to that week finally, like 2 years later, and I was like, I am not doing any of that. I'm going through the path. I'm doing what I always do. So I'm going to guess it is a 100, like a silver 100 rupee. And
I'm going to say one thing that'll give you one more re-guess on here.
Okay.
And it is a path that apparently speedrunners use.
Okay.
I'd like to see. I'd say you've mentioned this before,
or they just go this way.
They kind of want the chest because it gives them an item early on.
Okay, so this is the bomb chew one then?
That is correct. It is the bomb chew.
Okay. Yep.
So you got that one. You got that one.
It's like I knew what chest I was looking for when I made this question. It was just a matter of like, how do I describe this location?
A place no one ever goes.
I just wanted clarification on speedrunners run past this chest on their route, or speedrunners stop and get this chest on their route, and you're like, stop. I was like, okay, all right, then there we go.
Yeah.
All right. Question 3.
Okay, yeah.
We're inside Jabu Jabu's belly.
All right.
First floor, back 5 rooms, west room chest.
So we're back 5 rooms.
There's 5 rooms in the back.
Right. And we're looking at the one all the way on the west. So
on the west.
That side. So
left side.
This is the one where you need to put Ruto on a switch. But do we get the boomerang here or the map here? Or wait, not the boomerang. Yeah, the boomerang. We get the boomerang back here. Because I don't think it's the first. Is it the first room you go in? Because you have to step on a switch for the other side of the tail.
Oh, that's
but I don't think you.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, this is.
I never thought about that before.
You're just inside a giant fish. You don't think I'm close to the tail.
I didn't think of the inside. I mean, I thought of it like insides of a fish, but I didn't think of like where I was at in the fish.
I think this is where we get the boomerang.
Is that your final answer?
No, it's the map.
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
Pick one. Boomerang or map?
Map.
That is correct. It is the map.
All right. Okay.
It was a 50-50. You were pretty good with both of those on that.
One of them has a bunch of little stupid flying things that are trying to kill you, and one of them's got the wagging tail. I think they call it tail.
Whatever that thing is, yes.
All right. Question 4. Let's take a trip to everybody's favorite place, the water temple.
Hooray!
First floor of the water temple, east side. You have to swim up to the second floor, not the third. Bomb a wall. There's a chest.
It's a key.
You are absolutely no hesitation with that one.
No. Wow.
He knew exactly what you were getting.
Well, I know what's behind that wall. You have to. That's the thing, is that you don't get access to that one till way later, but you have to go to that spot a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And so as you're floating up, you just stare at that wall where there's just a free key right behind it, but you can't have it. You can't have that key.
Nope. Just taunting you. All right. Question 5. So far, you're doing good. You're 3 for 4. Question 5. Kokiri Forest. Northwest House. Northwest House? That's not even
House.
a word. Northwest House. Northeast Chest.
But this is the house with 4 chests in it.
Yes.
Okay. I wondered if this house would show up. Okay, so when I'm in the house,
The
4
default...
chests will be northeast from that direction, the way that the camera is. So the one in the top left will be northwest, and the one in the top right will be northeast.
Yes.
Green rupee.
You are so close.
Wait.
When you walk in the door,
He's double checking directions.
Whenever you walk in, what viewpoint do you have of the house?
It's showing a sideways view of where you are, and so like there's that.
The red carpet in there. We'll have that as your separate.
Yeah. So So I'm saying everything. I'm looking at the one on the top. I don't know. It's the far-facing right. It's the one that would be if I were.
Where the camera's on the right side of the room, facing the room.
Camera is on the right side of the room from the doorway, and so.
Okay. So the top right chest. Top right chest.
So yeah, if you're looking at it, yeah. That's the thing, is I don't know what's north and west in a lot of these. I'm trying to figure out. What the two there's 2 on one side, those are green rupees, and then on the bottom there's a blue rupee and a heart, and so I don't know which one you want me to tell you is which one, but
okay.
I'm gonna give it to him because he said everything that's in all of those chests.
Yes.
The one Ethan was specifically looking for was the blue rupee.
Okay.
The top 2 are blue. Bottom left is green. Bottom right's heart.
So.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what north is in a lot of these instances. The detail makes sense.
Just whatever the main. Yes, exactly. I'm going off of like whatever maps I'm pulling up on there because it's doing the up-down view, and then if there's a dungeon map, I'm considering the top part north.
Yeah.
So I just kind of carry that over to like when you enter a place, just whatever's at the top is north.
Well, I'm gonna give one of those back at least because you did kind of help me on it. So I say 3 out of 5 is not too bad. So
how about a bonus question?
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
You want to do this one, Ethan?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Recently revealed, thanks to TAS.
Oh.
In Sage's realm, top room, special chest.
That would be the Triforce.
You are correct.
That was pretty great.
Yeah, that was just. I wanted an excuse to include that one in there. So
yeah, hey, it's there, guys. It's actually in the game, and it's not frozen underneath Zora's domain. So don't worry about it.
I think you have sufficiently proven that you know what is in the chests in Ocarina of Time.
Okay. Yeah, that went better than I expected.
You got off to a little bit of a shaky start. I thought, man, this might be a little tougher than people thought, but you nailed it. And then when you got,
I wasn't expecting to get the heart right out of the gate.
I had to dial it back from there, so I started with the tough one.
And I had no idea. Ethan wanted to come up with these questions, and I had no idea what he was going to choose. I was not even thinking like just little random things. I would have been trying to, come up with the bigger items, but no.
I
no,
assumed,
this is good. You did good.
I assumed you would be like, oh yeah, that's the boomerang, that one's the hammer,
Yeah.
that's the boots.
This
So
is
I
a
wanted to avoid those.
much better test of his knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to figure out where. And yeah, that also that made it tougher too because I had to be like, wait, where are we?
Yeah.
Where I could see it in my face. All right, we got to walk there. Let's let's all right. Walk backward from the mirror shield. Where are you? Yeah, I figured that would be because I also threw out other topics like you could like pre-video game Nintendo history. I love that stuff. Really old Atari crap, like you could do that, but if you want to get weird, I bet I could tell you what's in any chest in Ocarina.
Well, that seemed way more fun than like talking about Hanafuda cards, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, like, Yakuza getting involved in Hanafuda card production is pretty wild. Some of those old stories are weird. Nintendo did some weird stuff.
They've had some weird things in their history.
Yeah, Yamauchi would try anything.
Well, thank you very much, Luigi, for being on the show this week.
Hey, that was fun. Thanks for having me.
You are welcome to come back and sit in the hot seat again anytime.
I'm a glutton for this kind of stuff. So yeah, anytime. I'll do the dumbest thing quiz. This is fun. So thanks for having me.
If anybody out there wants to come and have their chance to sit in the hot seat, leave us a message in the comments. Send us a message on Twitter, Facebook, wherever you can get a hold of us, and tell us what you want to be quizzed on, and we'll put you in the hot seat. Before we go, though, Luigi, if anybody wants to find out what you've been doing...
Someone out there could probably do best Capcom jackets. There you go. Find someone who just has to describe some of the best Capcom jackets ever made.
And they have to tell us the cost.
Green. That's Chuck Green's Moto jacket from Dead Rising 2. That thing was sick. All right, next Capcom jacket, please.
Leon Kennedy's pompadour.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's great. Yeah, Leon Kennedy. Yeah, the B-side outfit. Yeah. Next question. Next Capcom jacket, please.
If anybody wants to find out what you've been doing or listen to some of the podcasts that you're on, where can they find you at?
The best way to find all of my things, I'm at Luigi's Apartment on Twitter. I make podcasts about Zelda, about the Nintendo 64, about speedrunning, and they're all really great, and I love them dearly, and I love all of you dearly. So please come listen to my stuff.
All right. Well, thank you once again for being here. That will be the end of the show for this week.
Listen.
Hey.
And